Hello, guys. I'm Jordan,
And I'm Abe.
and welcome back to WCN.
Congratulations 2023 to 2024 Spanish Club officers Ali Lopez, Silva Sal, Rachel Rodriguez, Alia Leha, and Grace Petelli.
We would also like to congratulate the Spanish Honor Society, Sydney, Katie Frears, Cecilia Monroe, and Ari Lopez.
Wayne Club has a meeting this Thursday after school.
This week, there will be a popcorn fundraiser for the Richard Cathedral too.
Today, progress reports will be available in the Ascendant Parent Portal and Student Portal.
Today, the cross country team will participate in the Granbury Race for the Luda Band from 8:30 in the morning to noon. There will be a volleyball games at 4:30 and 5:30 to 6:30. Our boys football team will go against Casper at Casper High School.
And finally, our Canada Wildcat Band will kick off the competition season starting at Princeton Stadium September 30th.
Well, I'm Jordan,
And I'm Abe.
and we'll see you next time on WCN.
Hello, I'm Major Moody, and today I'm doing an interview with Secretary Class Officer, former clarinet squad leader, and former assistant drum major, and she is a part of the National Honor Society, head drum major, Brianna Vincent. Say hi or something?
Oh, sorry. Hi.
Okay, so I'm just gonna, we're gonna start off with like a little bit easier, and the questions might get a little bit tougher from here, but it
Okay.
should be something pretty easy. So, starting off is like, what made you really want to be a leader? What made you want to play like clarinet out of all the instruments?
What made me want to play clarinet?
Yeah.
Well, when the high schoolers first came up to the high school the first time, they played the Disney music, and I think she played a Beauty and the Beast song, and I'm a fan of Beauty and the Beast, so of course I wanted to play clarinet. Plus I thought it sounded really pretty.
Okay, and then like with that, what made you want to become like a leader, say like be in charge of a bunch of people?
What made me want to be a leader is I wanted to help the band grow and help it, just help it grow more.
Okay, so so you started off like as a clarinet squad leader, and then you became like a drum major in charge of a bunch of people. How has it been from like transitioning from like a small bunch of people to like 113 kids?
It's definitely a different experience transitioning from having to deal with a small group of people to the whole band. It's just a new responsibilities and more of a leadership role to take on, that sort of thing.
Okay, and then like, I know there's been some hardships, but from those hardships, what have you learned from like some of them?
Just listening to people more and understanding from where they come from on their side of the story.
Okay. So like when it comes to like listening to people, it's like listening to like what their problems are, and then like not having a solution, but just mostly. Just mostly just listening. Okay. So last year you had last year's head drum major was Valeria. She was last year's one. Mm-hmm. Is there anything that you learned from her?
I learned more just of the responsibilities of the job and how to really enforce those rules.
Okay. And then like there was also Justin. He was also an assistant drum major. What'd you learn from him?
He helped me a lot with just trying to put myself out there, and they both also helped me a lot with conducting and that sort of critique stuff.
Okay. So this year, Mr. Oaktai is no longer with us. He's still alive, but he retired. And this year, Miss Wilson is the new band director. Like, how's it been like changing around, being with her?
It's definitely a new transition, having from one person to the next. But I think it's been a really good transition, and it's been very smooth.
Okay. So this year, you also have 2 assistant drum majors. How have they been doing so far?
They've been doing really good. I feel like they've grown a lot since last year.
Okay. And so, like, what are some of the weaknesses and some of their strong points? Like, some things that might need to work on.
Their strong points are definitely when a problem needs to be fixed, they're on top of it. Sometimes they'll even get to it before me. So I think that's definitely really good. And plus, their conducting is really good.
Okay. And some of their weaknesses, like anything they might need to work on?
I don't think so. They've been doing really good.
Okay.
I'm really proud of them.
That's actually really good. So this year's show is Anomaly. What do you think about it so far?
I really like it. I like the concept of the buildings and the structure and then the butterfly like as the anomaly, the difference between the buildings.
Okay, and there's been some confusion. What is the anomaly?
The anomaly is the butterfly. So it's the little flute solos that will play throughout the show. And it's just those little like blips of like, oh, there's something pretty, but the structure needs to stay where it is.
Okay, and then so you've also been here for like 4 years because obviously you're a senior.
Yeah.
And you've been here from like the first show in 2020, which was Palo Duro, to this show now. Out of the 4 shows, which ones do you think were like the best, like ranking them from like 1 to 4?
Ranking them 1 to 4? Mm-hmm. Of course, I'm always partial to Palo Duro because, you know, that's our freshman show. So Palo Duro, I really like Anomaly. I like the concept of the show and the music's really pretty. And then the other 2, it would have to be a tie for 3rd because I like both the music and the show concepts. They're both really good.
Okay. And do you think the band has a shot at state this year?
Oh yeah, for sure.
For sure. Okay. All right. Well, thank you, Brianna, for being on this interview with me. I've been Major Moody. This is Brianna Vincent, and we'll see you next time.
All right, good practice run. Let's do the real one. Let's do the good one now.
Are you joking?
I'm so glad you didn't mispronounce you Venison.
Dude!
No, I said Vincent. I said Vincent.
You said Vincent.
He said it real quiet.
No, okay.
Vincent.
No, but here's the thing. I
Vincent.
almost have Valeria's name wrong. I was about to say Victoria for some reason.
I thought you were like, Larry.
Was he serious?
Is that really this one?